Game's going to go ahead. All right, I'll just get you into the game.
Yes, I should do that. Oops.
There'll be a race if you find me before I find you in the friends list.
Yeah,
there
I
we
got
go.
you. Hold on. Come on. There we go. It's too busy fiending Twitch chat. Terrible, terrible.
There we go, in the game now. So we're just final stages for the first game of the grand final for the Might of NZ APOG Challenge. I hope you guys are excited. We've had a great day today, and the games have just been getting better and better and better. And here we are now in the grand final series. Because if you're just tuning in, because I thought it was Dota did win the winners bracket. Effectively, they have they do have a one-game advantage going into this grand final series. So they only have to win one game to be crowned our winners. However, Kennerpill's got a much harder slog up against him because they came through the losers bracket. They have to win 2 games, and even then, it's still in a bit of a tight spot for them. They did fight. I thought this was Dota earlier in the brackets, and they did lose both their games. So they're already fighting that against. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Looking forward to them both. You know, Kenderpill have improved. Just watching, they've improved from this tournament, from the first game to the last. So we'll see exactly how they play. But we are getting to the game now. This is it. First match, grand final, Battlefield of Eternity.
We had to spectate a nice eternal conflict, which I don't think will be an eternal conflict because I'm not really keen to cast for eternity. That would be rather taxing.
It definitely drags on.
Oh, yes. But I'm really excited to see basically how both these teams go here. I thought this was Dota coming in with the one-game advantage, though. So they might be the ones to sort of go more aggressive and try to sort of shut it out in one game.
Yep. I mean, looking at both teams, going on the history of them versing each other, Dota's got a better track record. They're a bit more coordinated. They're very good at punishing Kenterpill when they overextend, but Kenterpill in those last couple of games were playing much more defensively, much more passively, and yeah, they just much better conditions. They didn't get into too much strife, and they managed to pull their games out 2-0 as well. All right, so we're just about to load in. Just about to load in. Almost there.
Almost there.
Just replacing the final hamster on the wheel.
Go, loading by go.
Okay, and we are in. So switch scenes, bring the talents up. Alright, so the left side of the map we have, currently with one game advantages. I thought this was Dota, where we have bees on. We got bees on. Oh, and pause already happening from the bat.
Oh, we have gummy bears decided to drop and do a butcher.
That's it. High stake games on play here. People, connections not being able to handle the intense action that's going on. Anyways, we'll go through the team. So we've got bees on Johanna, physics on. Who physics is on? Actually on Kelthis, Hogstrong on Illidan, Farhon on Valor, and then Gummy Bear playing Lily. On the other side, we do have Kenterpill. We have Sharkulus on Malfurion, Ultra Dragon on Anubrak, Cezura on Reyna, Lemon sitting on Tyrael. Then down below, we've got Dead Puppies on the Zevo. So wait to get back into the action. Talents being taken for everyone on. Interesting pickup by Johanna there, taking the Regeneration Mastery. However, there's not really a lot of lane clearing as such in the game. So I guess taking the Regeneration Mastery, if they secure those kills on the Immortals, that's 2 Regeneration Orbs you can pick up after you have victory with the Immortal. So,
oh, exactly. It's probably my best, my pick of the talents anyway for Johanna, especially in a game like this where you're going to be in and out of fights a fair bit. So having that extra bit of regeneration will always help.
Yeah, that's it. Sustain you for a little bit longer in those fights.
I mean, if you're focusing on, getting the old lane clear here and there, picking up the Immortals, and being around when you get the camps done, it does stack up. And it can stack up really quickly on this one here. As we see, Illa didn't go for the standard Shadow Shield as well.
Yeah, it's Illidan Shadow Feed, and then on the other side we got Smite doing more evil material, Death Ritual for a new rack, Season Marksman for Reyna, the Assault Scarab, the Scarab build going for a new rack, and Shindel's Clarity is actually an interesting pickup from Malfurion. Again, there's not anyone I think you would be wanting to heavily feed mana into, except maybe the Nazebo. Having said that, however, you're 100% right, you want to stay in the fight. So that might be the difference between a character with mana for a fight and a character without.
Exactly, and when you've got Nazebo picking up Death Ritual again to tank up rather than going for the regen, which, you know, all the other talents are trash. Look at them. It's definitely something to do there when you can sort of feed him mana and make him tank up.
Yeah,
so
that's
we do
it.
have a 4-person push at top there. Physics is just having a nosy, getting a blast on the Ultra Dragon, who isn't playing a dragon. So taking a fair bit of damage, but this is the power of Lily. I really actually think Lily is the pick out of the 10 here.
Yeah,
just able to keep you in the fight so much, and when you pop in the regens, you're trying to get a lot of sustain. It's just much better sustain than Malfurion is.
Yeah, definitely. Outside of her element, I mean, the only trouble is that she can get stunned out when she does throw her cups out, her healing heroic. It's the only downside with Lily, which may be good for her, may be bad. A little bit of a pull in from the Condemned, but no work really going to be done on Kentapil.
Just so much more mana efficient though as well. I mean, Gummy Bear sitting at 90% mana while Sharkles is he's sitting at half right now, and of course not being able to self-innovate really hurts. Yeah,
that's it. That's definitely, he has to spend a lot more mana to get anything done with Malfurion versus Lily. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, the biggest trouble for Lily is going to be against Anubarak, and even the Judgment if Tyrael takes it, because that's going to prevent the Judge from going out if it happens.
Dead Puppies on the bottom lane there on the Nazebo, taking a bit of harass from Hogstrong and decided to roam down bottom to attempt to kill with the Vala of Farhorn. So we see the Immortals popping up there very shortly here. Cesura taking some damage from the Kalthus Blast. Hogstrong getting zoned out by zombies, but he's keen. He is so keen to jump on Dead Puppies. He might actually pick him off here very soon. He's getting close.
He's got this.
He's got this.
However, no, he's going to get out of that. Tyrael should have really stayed behind that shroud.
Oh, he's evasive enough. Look at that. The jokes coming out from Hogstrong. He still may fall, but he's wasting a lot of time. He's actually walking out of this.
No, the sword. The sword from Tyrael does come and slay him, unfortunately. Doing a great job to escape that far, but just not good enough.
It's a big waste of time, though, when you're sort of chasing down an Illidan like that. It's committing so much to it there.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they did distract him long enough, and they could have got a lot of work done. I can even look at the level difference, even getting that kill. Alright, so we're seeing that both teams doing... No, it's interesting here. We're seeing Dota just actually continuing to soak lanes. They are rotating up now, pushing back Kentapil. Ooh, a lot of damage going out. Tyrael jumping on the Valor. However, Malfurion will fall. No support. This is a bad situation. We can see Dead Puppy's going to be taken out here by Illidan and co. And then just going to push back a little bit of a slap from Lily on Reyna as he runs away. And yeah, we're just going to be able to see Dota now rotate onto the enemy Immortal and really get some damage done. Possibly even push it.
Get a fair bit of damage done too. Lily is disconnected again, so I'm expecting to see a push shortly. Come on, Gummy Bear, you can do this. You're getting stunned up. This is so unfortunate.
That's alright. Gummy Bear has managed to retreat in this situation. They did get the switch, however. They did good in that regards. And it's a very favourable fall for him as well. And all the people in position can start attacking now. Nubarak and Falstad not really going to defend against this. Tyrael is coming in to see the sword start the engage, but going on to Johanna, a little bit of bad choice.
Just want to finish the Immortal. Hogstrong is just going ham on the Immortal. He doesn't care about anything else. He's jumping onto the Reyna up there. Beebs tanking everything up from...
Yeah, that's it. It's
so low, but the blue team do get the Immortal, and they get a kill as well on the Nubarak.
Oh no, that's a bad situation. We're now seeing a one-level lead, almost one-level lead in Dota's favor now, and they're going to be able to push behind this with the season. Yeah, going to be able to push behind this fairly strong Immortal too.
Strong for a first level, you know, your first Immortal.
Yeah, that's it. You know, most of his shield, or relatively most of his shields, are still up. Shield's being taken out now, but both those towers are going to be removed
very quickly.
And we're seeing Illidan up top doing a little bit of split pushing to add top lane pressure. We're going to see if we can Dota get a pick here.
The stun coming out there from Kalthus onto the Nubarak. Ultra Dragon in a bit of trouble here. So these guys are trying to clear out the Immortal. He's blundered as well. The root onto Johanna. Beebs is just able to tank it up there. Valor doing a significant amount of damage. Beebs with a nice jump on there.
So
Shark was getting dangerously low. Pick up again on the...
Oh, Kelter's actually going to be taken out. He's been punished for overextending, not backing with his team. The extended range on Reyna is just so good for those situations there. However, that Condemn coming back on Johanna, ooh, possibly could have turned it back, but playing it safe. Valor getting out of there. Doesn't want to die, not this early on in the match at least. Don't want to throw it right now.
Beebs is on point though so far. Johanna is doing some serious work. These Condemns are hitting 2, 3, 4 people every single time.
Great pull-ins. I mean, just nothing that Caterpillar can really do in that situation unless they want to back out. Kelter did overextend, but then again they almost got a couple of kills as well. They can play it a bit safe.
I think it's worth the trade. When you're sort of pushing that far up though, you're getting some serious damage out. I mean, that fort is below half at this stage of the game already.
That's it, and it's actually going to fall behind this Witch Doctor. Val's going to go in there, add a little bit extra damage. Let's see, Caterpillar decide to completely ignore the bottom lane, potentially losing a little bit of soak from that.
You can't do anything against Farhom's Valor though. He's picked up all the attack speed stuff, Mana Core, Hot Pursuit, so he's maxing out the right click damages here.
Alright, Nazeel's gauging Valor down at below. No, Valor has rotated up to the top. And, oh, Reyna's caught in the gravity lapse. He's on low health. His adrenaline will kick in a moment, so keep healing him up. Even Nubrak's on low health. Tyrion's on low health. He's going to get taken out. That dive by Illidan, which is so good just then, dived onto Tyrael and body blocked him so he couldn't quite get through the door fast enough. Doesn't really secured that kill. It's now a 5v4 in the top lane. And you know what, Caterpillar doesn't have the levels to fight here right now. Level 10 is rapidly approaching.
Bear though does unfortunately fall to the combinations there from Team Caterpillar.
Oh, that was just a good pick up there. Valor rotating down to get ready for the Immortal, potentially reduce the pressure being put onto Caterpillar where they can secure that kill against Lily.
The damage from these two though is just so good. Hogstrong and Farholm, they're just going absolutely berserk on this here. Of course, neither of them really take damage from the Immortal either. Sharkwall's coming down to try to disrupt the fight a little bit. Gets the root on the Hogstrong, but he might be able to jump out of this.
He's got
his first aid.
Oh, the top fight is turning. Hogstrong's goes onto Malfurion. Malfurion dies. He could die from this, but taking out the support's a little bit better position for him. And Nubarak's on low health as well. Can't borrow out, taken out. Enemies on low health. Nazebo falls next to Bees on Johanna.
And there's level 10 and the cups coming out just to completely regenerate them to finish off the Immortal.
Yeah, that's it.
Get close to finishing it off.
That's another Immortal going towards Dota's. I thought this was Dota's team. There's just not going to be able to. Caterpillar's not going to be able to respond to this. Just too much damage. Look at the health of that thing fall rapidly. Malfurion's. Oh, I thought Malfurion might have been a bit silly there and tried to dive in or do something.
They can't touch this. Yeah, this is going to be such a strong Immortal. All back up to full health. Cups will be up in 30 seconds again. You've got your level 10 ultimates. Metamorphosis on the ready as well, so that's actually perfect timing as well because they're going to be grouped up here to try to counter this. So this first Metamorphosis from Hogstrong, if he times it right, it's going to be massive.
Yeah, well, that's it. And level 10 hasn't been achieved yet for Caterpillar at all because this could be a potential wipe of 2 or 3, or potential 2 or 3 heroes dying here. Looks like
Tyrael's in a lot of trouble. Doesn't manage to get himself out there. Beebs with the perfect condemn again, getting 2 heroes, just picking them up out of nowhere. He's just charging in and just pushing his buttons.
All right, Illidan's diving in. He's jumped onto the Reyna. There's a lot of damage going out now. Has to back out. Wait for Johanna to engage. Or wait for the tower start to attack the Immortal. Ultra Dragon. No, Ultra Dragon taken out. The pirate, the Phoenix coming down now. It's really zoning.
And there's the Metamorphosis coming out from Hogstrong there.
That is massive.
That puppy's in some serious trouble. Is Hogstrong going to die for it? He's not.
Lemon, however, is going to get caught. Oh, potentially get caught. Illidan obviously not paying attention where he is. Valor, however, will finish off Tyrael. No questions asked. And that Immortal is going to push into that top fortification quite easily now. Noel, the rest of the team is slowly...
Tranquility coming out from the Malfurion. But all it's really doing is topping off the team. The Immortal's still being up there. Everyone from I wish this was Dota. Oh, I thought this was Dota. 0.5 health, but they're just able to pull away. They're almost hitting level 13. Starting to jump up top, get some siege camps, and just keep themselves rolling in this game while they regen. Absolutely superb stuff from these guys so far. Alright, so nice little engagement here again, Team Kennepool.
This realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
So I'm not too sure what's going on with my buddy Disconquer there. I tried to find out what's broken, but it doesn't seem like much is broken. If you can hear me, dude, your sound's not coming through at all on Skype at the moment.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, that was a bit weird.
It was a bit weird. I didn't type in Skype chat just in case you were rip in peace, but nonetheless.
Yeah, no worries.
The third immortal going the way of... I thought this was Dota again. This is such a strong lineup these guys have. The amount of sustain they're picking up, and it's going to be another really massive one.
Yeah, they've just got so much I've just seen it there. Their damage is just so good. They're getting the right picks. Again, we're seeing Kenderpill, I guess, starting to get a little bit worried, a little bit stressed in this game. Because these some of the ultimates starting to be used at silly times and used on the wrong heroes, or at wrong situations. So we're looking at a 13-minute Immortal. Does have a lot of shields. He's going to be able to push pretty...
Yeah, definitely better push pretty hard here, right? There's, of course, they got a 3-level advantage as well now. Dota up against Kennepool. The channeling coming out from Dead Puppies, trying to do as much work as he can, but it's not really going to capitalize too much. Does get the root on the physics. A little damage there. The Hogstrong diving in there with the big Metamorphosis. Massive ultimates coming through here from I wish this was Dota. Lemon about to fall as well.
Yeah,
Zero having to run away and just sit, trying to save his life a little bit here. But this push could be the GG push.
I mean, that Immortal's going to start wrecking onto that core any moment now. They are 3 heroes down. They are going to be up back because they're not that high in level. But do you know who is high in level? I thought this was Dota. They are level 17, 4 level difference. If they just start wailing on the core now, which they have realized, they are going to end that in seconds. There is nothing they can do. They can just attack that. Even if they did die, what can Kenderpill do? They can't do anything. And this is it. Your
destruction.
Might. Your mightiest team, mightiest heroes of Heroes of the Storm for the Might of NZ Challenge is, I thought this was Dota. Taking out the grand final already with a 1-win lead because they did win, obviously from the winners bracket. And that is it. The Might of NZ. Thank you very much, Chook Z.